the people throughout Texas. We're welcome now. I want to introduce and welcome State Rep Drew Springer, House District 16. 68, excuse me. And Representative Springer has surprised us with his presence, and he's got a bill he's going to present for a second time. We're going to give him 3 minutes to talk as we're running behind. And but he's got a bill introduced a second time into the legislative session, and I want you to know about it. Thank you for being here.
Sure. I appreciate it. It's good to see actual real people in Austin. So, especially a country boy up from Munster. So 35 of the Red Rivers, Gainesville, my biggest town, represent 22 counties, 25,000 square miles. Still only 165,000 people with about 3 million cows, so now you know my district. I am very blessed to live in a very conservative Christian, rural Texas setting. And so on some of the pro-lifes last session, I was the one who put the amendment on the state budget that said we would not use money to fund Planned Parenthood. And thank you. I also filed the bill that would make sure that no taxing entity can fund Planned Parenthood. Sort of like the city of Austin does, where they give $1 lease a year to a multi-million-dollar building. And so he says, look, I have a lot of my constituents had one in here today. They shopped last night at a Whataburger, which is a good company in Austin, so they pay their sales tax, so their sales tax is going to help support those kind of activities. And so that was the genesis behind why we wanted to do that. We had a speaker. Not only did I have it during the regular session last time, but we also did it and the speaker actually gave me a speaker number for it last session. We had several other good pro-life bills, and we sort of got near towards the end of session. And unfortunately, a lot of times what happens is you start bartering and things get traded. And the Democrats on that side wanted to make sure that that bill did not go forward. They actually let an insurance bill go forward, which truthfully probably did more for the pro-life movement than my bill was going to do. And so it was one of those, it was like good, bad. Yeah, I didn't get to pass the bill, but we continue to advance things going forward. This session, we're looking to reintroduce that bill again. But the one thing with a new speaker, Speaker Bonin is also very serious about making sure that we have the right Republicans carrying the right bills that will help them and not hurt them in their district. If I'm the one who's chosen to sort of say, yeah, Drew, we want you to carry it, then fine. But I'm in a 80, it's hard to, I'm trying to remember if 86% was the vote that Trump got in my district. Hillary Clinton tied the Green Party and the Libertarian. So you can tell I'm in a very conservative district from that, even though they were all yellow dog Democrats, not just 20 years ago. But and what I mean by maybe somebody else, it may be a Matt Shaheen, or who's sitting here who won by just a few hundred votes in Collin County. And if this is one of those that we look at and says, these are one of those, if one of these guys is in a tight district, can carry it, that will really help set them differently in theirs and make sure they come back in 2020 when we're going to be redistricting and drawing lines. We want to make sure we have our friends coming back. And so that's why you hadn't seen it filed and us actively working it yet, but it will definitely happen this session, and we need y'all's support, making sure, whenever we lay these kind of bills out in Austin, it's tough. Because we do have, we live here, it's easy for people to come out of either UT or around town to come in and testify for things. It's really tough for people to come out of Munster or Shamrock or Post to come down and testify as well. And so that's the update on where we are on that bill, and we'll keep pushing it forward. So thank you very much. No, because we haven't filed it yet, we don't have a bill number yet.
Okay.
So one of the things that happened after last legislative session, my understanding is, I'd like you to explain this for us, is that after the bill wasn't passed, that Planned Parenthood acted in the city of Austin to preempt that bill. Would you explain that, please?
Yeah, so obviously they see where this is coming, and they're trying to figure out ways. They've extended leases, tried to make them longer and longer to where they can then say, well, we need to be grandfathered into those type of deals. And then so, we see that all the time, but we feel like we're not afraid to tell them tough. It's changing. I mean, look, if we can reverse the bag ban on them, I think we can reverse this one also.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, State Representative Springer, for coming here and blessing us with your presence and taking time out of your busy schedule. Thank you very much for being here.